Hey guys, this is Lenovo, and we were doing another mod of Mountain Blade Warband. This one is called Perisno, or however you want to pronounce it. And this game is a native single player, but this one has a bunch of new ideas. Which I really enjoy this game. I'm already quite far into it, but I think that's a pretty good thing to show you what I've done so far. Let's get going. So here we have the map of all the nations here. So this one's got a bunch of nations, and actually in my game I am with the Redwood nation. And actually we conquered a lot in my game, and I am the current owner of the city of Crane right here. What I like about this game is that in single player Mountain Blade Warband and most of the other single player mods, if your nation's not at war, you feel like there's nothing else to do, and if you already have a big army, there's not a lot of places to get a lot of money except for trade, or you can raid villages and hoping for war. But in this one, you can actually, there are neutral, say, factions that you can fight the very beginning if you're not at war or you think you're too weak at the moment. So let's see what we got. Okay, we got a bunch of mercenaries, and like these are actually very big armies. So you got 175 of 176 on this one. And so we got other nations such as the Zan Empire. Kind of starts off as neutral. They start as an invasion force. You actually get events such as invasion forces, and the Zan Empire has come later in the game, and they started conquering a little bit, but my nation's neutral with them. So we got, I'm trying to find some neutrals. Perfect. So we got demon armies, and actually these demons are actually probably the worst ones I've been able to fight. They're very tough to defeat, but they're a very good experience. We earlier had to fight a Roman legion. They started coming slowly, so they gave me a lot of good experience. We got the Wolf Knight party. That's also a neutral. I'm trying to find the ladies. Let's see, I think this is it. Well, female outlaws. And there's another one out here called Ankars, which is basically faction mostly of women Amazon warriors. But the good thing about this game is that when you fight them, most of them actually have a lot of prisoners that you can usually recruit in your army, like this one right here. 96 prisoners. So if you win that battle, you can choose to get all 96 prisoners. So it's very easy to build up your armies. And this one's got 156. So it's good experience, and it's easy to build up your armies. Like mine. So with my game, since we have a lot of big armies to fight, I can have up to 533 by army. In native warband, you can't. I think the largest I've gone was like 250, but currently I have 241 troops. And my nation's mostly archers. I have a couple of horsemen that I rescued to recruit my army. And let's see. Another good thing I like about this one is your companions. These companions, most companions in the warband, native, you pay like maybe 500 to recruit them. They start like low, level 8 or something, with poor equipment. This one, they have very good experience and equipment. This is their default equipment. So we got a very good bow, very good arrows, very good armor, and especially a very good horse. So now let's see, I don't know where my guy is right now. Alright, so I am at the souk, and I just conquered this city. And the really cool thing is about this in a tavern, usually most taverns don't do much for you, but this one, you can just do a fun little gamble here. You can actually sell your prisoners, and it's very worth it. Each tavern has the person that sells it to buy prisoners. And it's actually a very good price. You don't have to worry about those slave traders. And they offer bounties. And there's actually an adventurers guild and a merchants guild, I believe. But I haven't done that much since I'm way enough in the game. You have insanely good equipment. Now let's go to my city. I'll show you what I can do as the Lord. Just fast forward the game here. So you have the ability to manage your city. I forget if you can do that native, but you actually have more options. Now this is a little different. If you go to the castle, you can hire these people. The constable basically tells you about recruiting. And you can actually make your own patrols. So that's what this guy does. You got the Chamberlain. He does all the treasury stuff. Okay, so I have these options. Change tax, improvements. No clue what this does. And then you have the Chancellor here, which I haven't done much about him. He basically is the messenger. Let me show you my character. It's actually very easy to gain levels in this game with all the big armies. So I've got pretty good attributes here, and I don't have much in the leadership because since we're fighting big battles, renown goes up like crazy. And I am mostly into crossbows and one-handed weapons. I started off with 2, but I got a great weapon for a single. And you got your pole arms, throwing, archery. So let's see if we can find a nice battle to show you. Let's see, we are at war with the Harkon Empire. And they actually, at the very beginning, they started as really overpowered. I felt like they're really hard to defeat. They've got legionnaires and sharpshooters.
I'll tear you limb from limb!
Alright, so I'm just going to charge with my cavalry here. I have a very good horse, so I can lance, crouch lance. The mace I'm using is a great weapon to make them go unconscious so I can capture them after the battle.
Ha ha!
Alright, so that's how a battle naturally works. Well, of course, most battles are over 200. I just wanted to take a small battle just to show you guys. Oh no, it looks like the city is under siege. So this is what happens when you go to a tavern. So, it gives you a pretty good price for just 27. For about 100 prisoners, you get about between 20 and 30,000 gold. So that's a very, very profitable business. So it's highly advisable to get a weapon that can make enemies go unconscious, such as this mace, heavy god of amber mace. But other than that, this game has got, I think this is probably the best one, the best single player Mount Blade Warband mods. You've got a bunch of nations to fight. And if you're not at war, you can still do battles and become rich just by attacking a bunch of neutrals, like this. And every once in a while you get random messages of invasion forces. So it gives you more opportunity to conquer. And let's see. And this one actually shows you the troop trees. And there you have it. This is my nation. And I think that's all I need to talk to you about for this mod. But I highly recommend getting this mod if you like to do native. But this is just slightly different version. There's just a little bit more to do. Thank you for watching.